What's up? Once you get on here, leave a comment. Let me know that you are here. We made some 8-mag stacked micros in multicam black. I don't know that we've ever run these in multicam black. Maybe. If we have, there's not many of them around there. We're running multicam black in NSWs right now, the big one with the full boxes. Here are some zippered knife pouches, multicam black red as well as black. Here are some helmet stands. These pivot, these will hold your helmet, night vision, everything. Those are ready to ship. Grenades. These hold dog poop bags. You can put latex gloves in there also, dispenser for latex gloves. A couple collars that I did this evening. I've got some black tool bags floating around. I've got a couple of black day packs as well still, I think. I've got some mystery 9s. I think there are some of those available also, the multicam black with Powell's ones. Bolt cutters. We went to build a bolt cutter pouch. Turns out that that pair of bolt cutters fits in that hydro carrier very well. Here are some 2-point convertible slings that are finishing up. Those will be ready to ship tomorrow. Here's a couple of belts from today that will ship out tomorrow. Here are some more belts that will be built first thing tomorrow morning. Here are the boxes for the NSWs. There's a lot to these. Check it out. So there is a pocket inside, which gets a rigid sheet of plastic, and then that gets sewn closed. There's pals all the way around there. And then there is grommets here on the back, because this back piece actually makes a pocket, and then those grommets go over the top for bungee retention back into the panel. And then you also have Velcro on the back there. They have put this Velcro in the wrong direction, I believe. There's Velcro in the back that holds a cradle for a radio pouch. So that back panel actually makes a slot. And then there is a slot of elastic in there, so you can actually get your hand through there and access that. And then there's a loop on the bottom here, which is a smoke grenade pouch, a smoke grenade loop. And that's 2 layers of elastic sewn independently so that if you cut that thing, there's still a secondary. And then there's this tab of webbing here, which is an extender that goes on there so that that pouch will hold a 249, a 200 round drum of 5.56. There's a lot to those rigs. That's just that pouch. Here's one together here, so you can actually see what we're talking about here. There's that loop, and then there's Velcro all the way down inside there. Here's a couple more 8-mag stacked rigs here. Some more slings that are about to run. Something going in, I'm guessing these are tool bags. And then we've got Woodland Day Packs orange, and then we've got Woodland Day Packs purple. That's an odd one. WebDad, what's up? Toy Town, what's going on? Zach, what's up? Matt, Christopher, Norhinko, AJ, Bob, what's up? Sully, Actual, what's going on? Brian Robinson, you like the grenades? Hernandez, what's up? Z King, what's going on? Travis Newton, hello. Does the 8-mag stack accept the dangler? They do, yeah. The 8-mag stack does accept the dangler. The NSW rig, everything that is a solid rig takes a dangler. The split front rigs do not. Tabor, what's up? How are you? Kevin Timmer, what's going on? Arrow hip quiver, yeah, I've built a few of them. There's always the question of what we put inside for the tube to hold those things. Vega, what's up? Can we do an XL Daniel or Tiger Stripe? We can, yeah. Yep. We just got Tiger Stripe maybe a week ago. We got it back in here. We're building a ton of stuff in Tiger Stripe right now. Can we do it in XL? We can. When will that happen? I don't know. Please offer me candy to get into your station wagon. How about a free kitten? You started in California, were you making stuff for mostly Marines and sailors? If so, what was the most popular piece of kit back then? We did a lot of tack holsters, a lot of 2-inch duty belts, a lot of tack holsters. Anytime we did a 2-inch duty belt, pretty much went with a patrol vest or a CQB vest, which is the same as our Rallyman vest that we do now. The Rallyman vest now has a lot more features on it, but same exact patterns. The vest was the same, adjustment was the same. Company just stopped buying us water. Guess I'm buying a hydro carrier. What were they buying water for? Like just bottles of water? You know, any water that your company is buying you is shit water. You guys know that any of that water that comes in those little thin plastic water bottles that you hold in your hand in flats of like 36 or 50 or whatever, you know that comes out of the sink. It literally, like no bullshit, that is municipal water that comes out of a tap. It's trash water. YouTube is being jerky. No matter what I watch, I will catch you tomorrow. That's probably your service. It's probably not YouTube. That's probably just where you are. Bottled water. Yeah, you'd be way better. Dude, get yourself a Berkey water filter or something and just carry your own water. Like we have a Kangen water system, which does hydrogen water. It does a lot of things. But when we leave the building, Amanda takes like 4 big Nalgene's full of water that came out of our machine. Reverse osmosis system. Yeah, man, just fill up your own water. You'd be so much better off anyways. Is that a set of M4 bolt cutters or AK bolt cutters? I don't know the difference between AK and M4, but this is just Harbor Freight bolt cutters. I don't know how great they are. I've not cut anything with them. They seem really heavy, but they're fucking bolt cutters. Main reason I buy bottled water is to be able to have it in the rig while away from the house. Yeah, absolutely. It's not for me. It's for other people. I do occasionally drink that water, but I always have good water with me. Like, even when I go outside in the skid steer or on the four-wheeler, I have just a cup of water, and this water came out of, you know, the Kangen water system. Left-handed micros, I have a lot of left-handed micros. Seems Harbor Freight would be closer to AK versus... I don't know, the Harbor Freight stuff's been pretty nice, man. Like, Harbor Freight is actually one of the first places that I currently look when I want tools now. Like, their Icon line of stuff, it's nice. I've got quite a bit of it now. Intrusive thoughts one today. Saw bushels of apples for $11 at the store. Bought all 26 on the pallet. Nice. What are you going to do with those? How will you process those? Harbor, yeah, the Harbor Freight shit's getting pretty... The Icon stuff's nice, man. Icon is the Snap-on. Yeah, they've copied Snap-on. They've copied Nipex. I'm surprised they're not getting lawsuits over it. Like, they are, like, spot on to a lot of that shit. Will a Glock 17 fit in a FOOP? Yeah, it absolutely will. Could you put it in an XL? Absolutely. You could put a lot more shit in the XL. Regenerative Orchards. What's up? I saw you on here earlier and it moved. Where is that? Was just listening to Bear Independent. Everything Everywhere All at Once. A lot of great... Yeah, I was listening to that yesterday morning. Simmerwell, great investment. Freeze dry a bushel for me. One big benefit of Harbor Freight is if it has issues, you're on good terms with the manager. You'll walk in and just swap it for you. That's good info. That's good info. Icon is pissing off tool trucks. It's probably all. It probably is all made in the same factory. I remember when I was a kid, there was a bunch of polo shirts running around that had like 2 polo clubs. They were supposedly coming out of the same plant. Harbor Freight got sued over Streamlight TLR1. Speaking of lights, man, I got this Coast light. I bought it at Lowe's, and it's got a red light. It's got a high and low red, and then it's got medium, high, low, and medium. It's got these magnets, which I could care less about, but I like it because it's flat. Pocket clip leaves something to be desired, although I haven't messed it up yet. I carry it around right in the corner of my back pocket. And a couple days after I bought this one, a tan one showed up here, which apparently I bought off Amazon, but it doesn't have the red light. This is the Slayer Max, and the other one is the Slayer something, Slayer Super Duper or something. It's USB chargeable, USB-C. Runtime's been pretty good. I mean, I haven't done anything, I haven't really logged it, but I mean, I use it all the time. But I'm pretty pleased with it. Does a chest rig replace a plate carrier? It can be worn over the plate carrier if you need it. Lowe's replaces Craftsman broke. I saw a video about that. I didn't watch the video enough to see if they actually did it or not. Got old Streamlight Sidewinder on eBay for 20 bucks the other day. That's cool. What was the bag that you had the bolt cutters? Hydro carrier. Travis, are you the same Travis that always talked about the SOCOM pistol? Same Travis? YouTube has changed all your guys' names. We can do better than this, but it'll hold these. Icon uses the expired snap-on patents to build their ratchets. All they are expired patterns from Snap-on. Interesting. Also good info. How's your Christmas tree going, man? Got any bird nests in there? Any squirrels? Ground fog, what's up? B. Jones, what was your order you were asking about the other night? I know you asked something about something. Just place order for hoodie and subload hanger. Right on. You're going to love the hoodie. Subload hanger, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing fancy or new about it. But the hoodie, I love it. You're the Mark 23 guy. I just bought, are you aware that I bought a Mark 23 blue gun to mess around with some holsters? Are you aware that there is a Mark 23 user group? And are you aware that there's a Mark 24? I didn't know that either. The group is Mark 23 24. And there's guys making holsters in there, and some of them look like fucking dog shit. Holy shit, some of them are terrible. That London Bridge one looks like fucking ass. I did have one nest and poison ivy throughout the trunk. I carry 2-inch small bolt cutters, fit in day pack. 2 foot, okay. Everyone has wanted cell batteries for tactical gear, but Ukraine uses rechargeable because they can use solar chargers because supply lines aren't getting them batteries. Interesting. Everyone has wanted cell batteries. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just been a minute since you've been on. Just been a minute since you've been on. Kids have been keeping me busy. Right on. With archery, cool. Cool. I've got a Mark with an acro on it. Only way to go with custom. Are the new hoodies oversized, or should I order? I'm wearing a medium, and I wear a medium t-shirt. So I don't know if that answers your question. B. Jones, let me see. Emailed Amanda. No worries, dude, no worries. 236492. we don't have this clothes back. Labor Day. You're waiting on the Labor Day. That's that mini kit you're waiting on. We'll take a look at it. Bigger SOE supporter than to come. No worries, dude. That's not, and most of that's theatrics. It's not for you. It's for the 20 assholes listening tomorrow. Clever, what up? That's who I was looking for. I'm gonna fucking smack myself in the head with these. We went to do a build video on Friday, and I started messing with this, and I'm like, I am not feeling this. I need to figure this out before we go doing it on the video. So we happened to stick it in a hydro carrier, and that's what we've always used, was the hydro carrier. It fits in the hydro carrier. We can do better, but it does fit in the hydro carrier. I remember 4-number order. Yeah, I do too. I saw a farmer putting molasses in the animal's water to stop it from freezing. I wonder if that works. I wonder. I know that you use molasses in the soil to feed microbes. Apparently during 2020, they ripped out all the Confederate statues, including Albert Pike, Scottish Rite Mason, but Trump is rebuilding his in D.C. on the National Mall. Trump is rebuilding a Trump statue? That wouldn't surprise me. Or are you saying he's rebuilding Albert Pike? I can tell you that Nathan Bedford Forrest, Nathan Bedford's body was exhumed along with his wife and relocated. I can tell you that for a fact. He's rebuilding Albert Pike. Got it. Because it's not far-fetched that Trump would build a statue of himself. Appreciate the hard work and attention today. Clever, what's up, man? Off to make chow. Really like the morning. Thanks, dude. Glock Tech. You'll get an email when it ships. Is Glock Tech? I don't see anybody named Glock Tech. Oh, placed my first order from y'all back in the end of October. Dude, it's whatever code you're waiting on, man. What'd you order, Glock Tech? I thought you were saying there's a company called Glock Tech, and they're like, you'll get your shit when it ships. Gotta try molasses. Tired of chipping ice in the chicken coops. I don't know how you're doing it, Matt. I have, first of all, rubber. The big Tractor Supply rubber bowls. Even when it's freezing, as soon as the sun hits that black rubber, it melts it down really well. If you can have a spot in your area where there's some sunlight. I use also Rubbermaid troughs. They have a bigger 60-gallon trough that's black. Water can be frozen, and I'll have 2 of those side by side, and I'll have a stock tank heater, and I just have it in here one day, and the next day I put it in this tank, and just back and forth, and then I fill with 1-gallon pitchers. I'm running water, and then rubber water bowls for all the rabbits, because as soon as the temp comes up a little bit, or you could have 2 water bowls also for each cage. Have your water bowl, because the rubber ones, I can manipulate them and get the ice cube to come out of them. And generally, the chickens will do this also. When the water freezes, they will peck through and get the water in the middle, as will your dogs, and your rabbits will actually chew into it and claw into it and get a hold of the water. So I'll swap them twice during the day, day and evening. But then your rabbit water bowls or your chicken, if you put them in the sunlight and then put a fresh bowl, so the one that's frozen, you just, swap them and it'll thaw out. Did you see the trademark holder of the world word? Did you see the trademark? Did you see that the trademark holder of the word Kydex sent out 300 cease and desist? Yeah, fuck him. No, I didn't see that, but fuck him. Velcro did that same bullshit years ago. Velcro went around and wanted us to put their trademark on every fucking thing that used Velcro. Typhon, Cryptech wanted us also, where I put Typhon and Highlander. They're like, we require that you use our trademark and our registered trademark logo and put Typhon and capitalize Cryptech. And I said, we'll stop carrying all your shit. We won't use any of your shit. I'll tell you what, we'll just remove everything that says anything about your fucking company. And they're like, the owner hit us up and he's like, hey man, no need. That's not us doing that. That's some other company that's, representing that we hired. And that went away quickly. It's bullshit. I don't think it's even enforceable. Kydex has been around so long, it's just a household name. Some group out of Japan trying to say they own. Yeah, fuck them, especially if they're in Japan. Fuck them. I once waited 4 to 5 years for a super kit bag. Sorry that happened, man. Rallyman subload during the Halloween sale with the can. Yeah, what color Rallyman? I've got OD black right now, I think. Big Oos, what's up? And we can ship it with some other free thing, I'm sure. Big Oos, what's up? Hey, I saw your shotgun picture. I didn't think you guys had cool guns in California. Bandolier ordered in Tiger Stripe. Yeah, those are all batched up. We've not made any of those improved ones yet. You have some news? Why don't you tell us what's the news? You say a lot of words, dude. Get to the point. Less post, more fact. Did the email fail to come through for anyone else tonight? Anybody get the email tonight? I wondered if the heated water... So the heated waterers are okay, but I have 60 rabbit cages, right? So I can't run power to 60 individual, water. My channel will get removed, but I still have other channels so I can watch. What's the news? We still don't. What's the news? You got the text. Kiri, what's up? Cop rig or shotgun rig? Which do you want? Do you want that dedicated medical, or do you want the more utility pocket? I would rather have the utility pocket. If we're just gunfighting and that's all we're doing, then cop rig. Gonna have to check out the stock tank heater. It's just get the floating one, man. They're like $60. Can you regulate the heater? I don't know. No, this is just straight plug-in. Any interest in any of the Klein Nipex Blackhawk collapsing bolt cutters, John? So I'm not familiar with any of them other than Blackhawk. I knew Blackhawk did some. I just assumed. Oh, that's what the news. So why is your channel getting deleted, bud? How is 90 miles away local? What are we talking about, Nathan? I've been looking at storing gas for prepping. Local ethanol-free gas station is 90 miles away. Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah, you're be hard-pressed to find kerosene, too, in California. I bought kerosene heaters, like at swap meets and stuff, flea markets. They call them swap meets in California. But you never saw kerosene. You would see it like, maybe at Walmart occasionally you'd see it. And then if you got really rural, you would find it. You could buy like 5 gallons of it at Home Depot, but it was really, really expensive, like very expensive. Feel like I say some crazy shit on here. This is the only live real enough to explore the truth and be honest enough to speak. What are we talking about, John? Only way to buy kerosene, Ed, is at Walmart in the coal. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's fucking crazy. We still have it on some pumps around here. Sad that I'm hoarding propane tanks. So they're, I don't know if you know, those inexpensive green propane tanks are going away because the government has gotten involved, and they have a reusable one now that's going to cost way fucking more, and you're going to take it and swap it and do the propane exchange bullshit like you do with the other ones. Some gas pumps. Yeah, we have gas pumps here that have it, not like on the pump, but there's a pump off to the side. Price of eggs went through the floor just in time for my girls to be going full tilt. I bought one 20-pound propane tank for $70 and $19 Phillips. Oh, big ooze. So the trick to that is go buy propane tanks off Marketplace. You'll always find a dude that's got like 5 or 10 of them. Even if they're empty, even if they're the old style, it doesn't matter. Take them to Walmart and do the exchange, because the kid that's exchanging it, he ain't going to give two shits whether it's in spec or out of spec. He's going to give you a new one. Also know that when you do the exchange, like Blue Rhino or any of that shit at Walmart, it's never jammed all the way. So just do the exchange. They're going to give you a refurbed, clean tank, and then you can take it to any place that fills propane next time and fill it all the way. But you'll get them, like, I probably have 100 of them. You'll get them off Marketplace, and you're going to pay, I see them for $10, $15, $20. You'll see them. Marketplace, and check Craigslist too. For anything you're looking on Marketplace, also check Craigslist. There's people that use Craigslist still that just don't use Facebook. Yeah, propane's never going bad. About 10 of those nice refillable tanks a year ago. When you they're nice. They're nice. You want to see a really nice propane tank? The Overland guys, Overland Expeditions, I think that's who it is. They make a fucking really nice propane tank. The fucking thing's like $200, and I think it's like a gallon. It's small, man. You just got the email right on. Hope one of those belts has my name. Drop, I don't know what belts you're talking about, buddy. I wish to ask, but do you use 3D? We do. Yeah, we have 7 3D printers right now, I think. My tank is 500 pounds. I call it my yard bomb. Yeah, the big pigs. I'm in DC. Anyone living in West Virginia here? How y'all like it? We still have kerosene at gas station, but it's a pain in the ass to find ethanol-free pumps. Yeah, I go to the, we just filled up all our ethanol 5-gallon cans. I keep about 50 of those on hand. And I've got them at the co-op. We've been going to the co-op a lot. Like their motor shop over there, man, they got everything. Husqvarna, steel, everything. Matt, I bought a little 261. That's a great saw. Cheap green tanks do rust inside. Inside, oh, inside. 80-mile-an-hour winds for the next 36 hours. Generator staged. Extra fuel. What kind of generator are you running, Simmerwell? What's your preference? Still drive the black Land Rover. No, it's sitting here. I haven't driven it in fucking years. We're just driving all Toyotas. We had the Dodge out the other day. There was a cute girl at Lowe's today, so you totally didn't talk to her, did you? Kind of at Lowe's today, kind of slow. Asked me if I was exchanging my empty propane tanks. That's new. I'll try that trick. What type 3D printers do we have? Bamboo printers. Just purchased a bamboo PS2. We have PS2s and PS1s. Yeah. Very, very happy with them, man. They fucking work. Prusa is super cool. You got to assemble the whole thing. You're not going to use it like right then when you pull it out of the box. 261 is a great little saw. Sharp chain and cut all day. Yeah, we've got our Huskies set up right now with a bar on them so that we can use the same chain between the 311 and the 455 Rancher. We can just swap the same chains. Are you making those Swanson rulers for all your... No, they're like swap. That's expensive. It'd be expensive to do that. I can't even find Swanson anymore locally. We used to buy them at Lowe's, and we used to buy them at Walmart. Had them. So we order them off Amazon now, and I'm just cut it because I want that fucking bright yellow because I can just see it so well. And I hate, it's weird. You'll find rulers that look pretty good. None of them start at the fucking edge. They start further in. I heard gas with ethanol can be stored less than 2 months. So I don't know about 2 months. The key to it is fill that tank up all the way, and you want to lock it down, right? You want a nice metal one. If it can off gas, you're losing all the lightweight volatiles. And if you're going to use the ethanol fuel, Pri-G it. Get Pri-G from Pri, P-R-I-G. G stands for gas, D is for diesel. I just wish bamboo printers weren't so hooked into the system. I keep hearing that, Josh, but like has there been anything you can't do with it? I mean, I know they're tracking probably what you build. So if you're not doing, you know, whatever it is, I mean, we're printing fucking skulls and trinkets and shit. And I would suspect too, I'm sure that there is an internet log of every fucking file you've downloaded from anywhere, anyways. Watching from the bowling alley computer screen, right on. My neighbor swears by his Echo saw. I know guys that like Echo. We got a buddy that's real into Echo. But boy, do I sure hear a lot of pulling on the starter. That's the pollens. The pollen, because you're always pulling. They call it pulling. San Diego City Municipal School District uses pollen saws because they buy them at Walmart, and when there's a problem, they throw them away and just buy another one. Make sure you use the VP Steel Husky, but not True Fuel. That stuff is gumming up bottom ends. So we just use non-ethanol gas with the steel premix. AJ, is that a normal winter type storm? There's nothing normal going on in Montana right now. They've got massive flooding and shit. Pat Mac's advice, and never to have my gas tank lower than 3/4. Yep. What do you drive, Big Goose? Even when we were in San Diego and Suburbans and Tahoes and Yukons and stuff, we always carried fuel with us, extra cans. Consciousness allows us to love, sacrifice, suffer, meaning beyond ourselves. Why do we value purpose over survival in an unforgettable... You said a lot of words there, buddy. I have gas over a year old in jerry cans, and it works great. Yeah, the key is jerry can, right? You want to use Wavian fuel cans or Euro fuel cans, like the ones we were selling. You can buy them off Amazon. You're going to pay, you know, $80, $100, but that gas is going to be good years from now because it cannot fucking off gas. If you see shimmer, like the Mirage, you're losing the lightweight volatiles. If you smell fuel, we use these Wavian fuel cans, and they're cammed down, they lock down. We store them fucking sideways. We store them on their end. Like, we never have a problem with them. So the 48 mag war bag, amazing. But have you seen the Pez dispenser? I have seen that. I have. I've seen it. They've been doing that bullshit for fucking years. All these attacks, John, is everything kicking off soon? There does seem to be a lot of shit kicking off that people aren't reporting on. And look at the crossovers with the same people that are at a lot of these incidents. That's kind of weird, right? That dude, and like the David Hogg shit, he was at multiple school shootings. Didn't used to, but getting more common. AJ, I didn't see, I'll go back, a couple of 6,500 watt Briggs inverter ones. If it goes out for long, we'll hook up the 12,000 diesel Onan. Nice. Nice. You guys can get diesel military generators pretty inexpensive too. Stable. Stable's supposed to keep like the carburetor from gumming up. I wouldn't use Stable to stabilize fuel. To treat fuel, there's nothing better than Pry G or Pry D. You can buy it off Amazon. I'm pretty sure you have Camping World out there. Big Oos, you can get it there. A gallon of it treats like 50,000 gallons, like a really big number. And that shit just works. It's what the military uses. You see that nuclear scientist got capped in his home in Boston. He must have been too close to a major breakthrough. I saw that somebody was just supposed to testify about some shit and fucking suicided himself. Charlie Kirkscope. I don't know what we're talking about, Charlie Kirkscope. Just printed 2 black Army Guy phone holders. These can ship tomorrow. I follow Bear and watch his Intel briefs. I do too, every day. As well as S2. I watched S2 tonight. Absolutely, good channels. Is the time frame that's then floating around Intel circles? Yep. 1 gallon of Pry G is 2,000 gallons of fuel treatment. There we go. I have two MEP 802A and one, I don't know what that is, Bob's. Is that a 3D printer or what is that? P Diddy file? Yeah. Watch 50 Cent's movie about P Diddy. You hear about the chemical radiation hovering throughout California. I have not, but that doesn't surprise me. Make sure to run steel rapid super chain on the saw. Great chain. We've been running Oregon stuff, Oregon bars and chains. Did you hit the light bag with the saw? Did you get the light bag with the saw? We didn't get any bags. Oh, military generator. I got you. We only have cool shotguns in California. That's all. Move, buddy. Get out of California, man. Did you hear how 50 Cent got the footage from the... I didn't hear that. I heard they were saying it's stolen footage. Who gives a fuck if it's fucking... He got it. I heard a bear, but what? S2 Underground, man. Great channel. You'll enjoy it. Very quick, to the point. Bottom line, up front reporting. Light bar with the saw. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's the skinnier chain, right? We did, yeah. Big Goose and I living in that fog right now. I saw the sun for the first time in a month today. Well, we were 40 degrees today, so it was t-shirt weather outside, but the sun was out. They run off home heating oil, which is convenient. Oh, cool. If you bought your Mini X again, would you get the same one or go bigger? So I don't have a Mini X. I have a skid steer. If I was going to buy a Mini X right now, I'd buy the KX57. We have one here on site right now, and we've been lifting massive trees. Although anything I can use the skid steer for, this is going to be funny to say, the skid steer is way faster. The Mini X is so... Why do they make this shit so slow? But the skid steer... I lift massive fucking trees with the skid steer. My problem with the skid steer, it moves a tree big enough, but I can't get through other trees. Chemical fog in Cali is supposed to be around a while. Is the 9/11 Duncan squad. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about planes into Twin Towers? We can talk about whatever you want. I don't. You know that planes didn't actually hit the Twin Towers, right? And you know that wasn't a plane that hit the fucking the Pentagon, right? Why does my beard look like this? I don't know, but when you start sucking on my balls, maybe I'll adjust it to look how you want it. Move the fuck on, dipshit. There are companies that make mufflers that breathe. Yeah, what's that company's name? I've heard of that company that makes all that hops up the saws. Ilhan Omar says her son was pulled over by ICE. The director says there is zero record of the incident. Well, then they should have fucking just kicked him on out of the country. I'm in Alberta. Can't wait to become American. We want you. Like, fucking give us some good foreigners. Duncan squad. Who are you talking to? Why the insult big? Hey, you're gone, dipshit. We want to come back with a new fake account, fuckhead. Who said that?
That Duncan guy.
The Duncan guy? I didn't even see his comments.
Because he's so insignificant.
No, it's the other dude, not Duncan. Dunker squad?
Yeah. That looks like a fucking basketball player? Yes.
Could you win me this quick $20 bet and play the song Oxycontin by Little White? No. However, Little White has played here for my birthday twice. Literally here in this building. Yeah. We need a nationwide ban on Islam. Do you have radios from Radio? I do have radios from Radio Made Easy. Yeah. Radio Made Easy has done his class here in this building 3 times. Yeah, Little White was just here for when?
Just here for your birthday.
When was that, though? When did we do the party?
A year ago.
What? When? It wasn't December, was it?
Yes,
It was?
December. It was like December 8th.
Dunker Squad, I see that you are still here. I did not ban you. I banned the other dude. Watching civilian resistant operation videos. Definitely think that is going to be really reality when hard. Yeah, have you bought the book by Cialis or Cialis? John, was the Kubota or Case 57 excavator? We've only had Kubota excavators here, right? We had a Takeuchi. I think when you were here, we had some Talks here, rental machines. My skid steer is a Kubota 75, I think. And we have the Kubota KX57 excavator here. I know what Cialis is, Tadalafil, but what's the OC? The Civilian Resistance. Bring me that book. Is it sitting over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Civilian. Look up on Amazon in my cart. What's that name of that book? Civilian Resistance Operations by. No, I do not like the NBA. I don't like any fucking organized sports. My birthday is on the 18th. Gonna smoke the fat cigar and eat sushi. I'm gonna have sushi tomorrow. Nope, I'm gonna have sushi Friday. I'm thinking tomorrow's Friday. There was a protest again at a mosque in Dallas this past weekend. How'd that go?
I don't see that book in your cart.
I've bought it twice. It's sitting upstairs. It came from Amazon.
Okay, well that's not in your cart.
CRO, Civilian Resistance Operations. Advice on where to look to find a job fast. I've applied for everything I find online and I'm not getting any callbacks. How's your appearance? People come in here and if I don't like the way they look and they don't look like they're going to represent my company or have the look that I want, I'm not going to give them the time of day. They might be a great employee. We're never going to get past that. I had a lady come in here today wanting a job and parked completely fucking sideways. Like the parking spaces go this way. She parked this way. Like, those are clues.
Resistance operating concept.
Yep. Who's the author?
Otto C. Fialia.
Otto C. Fialia.
Fiala.
What's the name of the book?
Resistance operating concept.
Resistance Operating Concepts. You can get it on Amazon. You'll find it. Have you ever made any NATO watch straps? Yes, I have made some NATO watch straps. It's been like a week. I'm being impatient. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the job thing. Do you have a dick tattooed on your forehead? Like, we live in a very small town, super impoverished town, right? Everybody talks about wanting a job. They don't actually want a job, right? They're like addicts. They decide that their life is fucked up enough that they're going to go out and fix their shit, right? But then as soon as that urge hits them, they have a drink and then they don't go to work, or they get some dope and they fucking, get fucked up again and they get back in that stupor. They can't work, won't work, right? A lot of people want to work. They like the idea of work. They want money. They don't want to earn the money. I have no idea who you are or what your situation is. Good people are generally employed already. I am always hiring the right people. I have 2 to 3 people come here every single day looking for work. Most of them, I can smell them. If I smell you, I'm going to work very close with you. Would I want you wearing my company shirt out in public, representing as an extension of my company? If the answer is no, it doesn't matter how good of an employee you are. I'm homeless and need help and money. Yeah, I get it. I thought you said you're in the NBA. Yeah, Dunker, you're gone. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go here. You're banned. Too many fucking. The problem I have with CROs for me is being in DC. How to actually find people. Yeah, you got to get out of DC. Like, You can't live in a desert and then wonder why fucking food isn't everywhere. Go into the store, talk to the manager. If you look the part, they will get back to you. Yeah, I mean, go fucking. You walk onto my property and clean up all the trash in the parking lot, you're going to have my attention. People come in all the time. Are you hiring? No. Why would I hire you? What? Convince me why I would hire you. Like, I literally give people, like, I give them those, I throw that fucking hook out there with that worm on it. I'm like, what do you do? Well, not much, really. That's the most common answer. Not much. Get the fuck out of here. And the next time you ask somebody for a job, lie to them. What do you do? Anything you need me to do. If I can't do it, I'll figure out how to do it. I will always be busy. You will never catch me fucking slipping. If I'm done with whatever task you give me and you come looking for me, you're gonna catch me cleaning shit. I'm gonna do whatever fucking makes your life easier. I know you're the boss. You're paying me to be here. I'm gonna look around and whatever I see you doing that I think I could do, I'm gonna do that so that you don't have to do it. That's the answer. I'm gonna clean the fucking. You know who cleans the bathroom here? I do. You know who takes the trash out? I do. I do have a dude here that when he's here, he takes the trash out. I appreciate the fuck out of that because I don't fucking have to ask him and I don't have to make somebody fucking do it. Do the things that you are capable of doing and never ever speak the words, that's not in my job description. The first time I hear somebody tell me that shit, I fucking make them do that shit. Oh, I had a lady tell me that she didn't build hydrocarriers. So we built fucking 500 hydrocarriers. All she did for a month was build hydrocarriers. I heard a chick telling somebody that she doesn't like building, I don't build shotgun cards. We built fucking 50,000. I had 55-gallon drums full of shotgun cards. Never, ever speak those words, whether you believe them or not. Even if nobody can fucking hear you, because sooner or later you're going to get comfortable saying that shit and you're going to slip and there's going to be a new you there. Another motherfucker's going to walk in and all they got to do, they don't even have to do your job as well. They just have to not fucking irritate the boss as much as you do. Dylan, what's up? Hard workers are a rare breed, yeah. I have a kid that works for me that's a very hard worker. He breaks shit and does silly shit. He's expensive to have around. You never catch him not working though. You never catch him not working. He's the first one to pick up a fucking shovel. If the fucking skid steer, he ran my skid steer out of gas. like silly shit, right? But you never catch him not fucking moving. And he's fucking strong and he's fucking willing. He's always willing. And he does shit all the time that I don't have to ask him. I've never even asked him to do, and he just does it. Didn't have to make shotgun cards. We didn't have to make shotgun cards for a while. We moved in here with a lot of shotgun cards. John, do you design your own T-shirts or hire it out? You guys crush it. I steal the designs really. I'll just be on social media and I'll see something. I think this one, right? Make America follow the Constitution again. I saw a company making this. So I sent it to my T-shirt guy and a dude that does patches and a couple friends. And I'm like, I like this. How would we make this ours? Ours, other than saying make America follow the Constitution, it looks nothing like the other company. I don't even know who the other company was. And then other times, I'll just want to do a new round logo shirt. So we'll just, do a new one. This one we've never done before with the black, right? Like this. With this particular design. I like it very much. We've done it in green. We do them over. We'll recycle it, but it will be different. I hate hearing people say that's not my job. Yeah, get rid of them motherfuckers. Because somebody else is going to say it next. Heard of you from Wrangler Star videos. Do you still make the stackable bags? I'm not sure what the stackable bag is. We still make everything. Like Bear Shit says, shit only breaks when you are working it. Key performance indicators. My guy broke a saw in 2 pieces. So we gave him another saw and he broke that saw. So we bought another saw and he broke that saw. My guy's like, yeah, I can sharpen chainsaws, no problem. He couldn't. He still can't. He should have spent the weekend learning how to sharpen chainsaw fucking chains. Because I got about 20 of them out here now. I had to go to customer service the other day, my grocery store, because they didn't honor the coupon. The lack of customer service I got from customer service. I wanted to call customer service. The Mystery Machine mystery shirts get a ton of compliments. The Micro Rig shirt and the Falling Down shirt, too. Old guys who remember that movie. Every kid, like that is your duty to show those movies to your kids and your grandkids. Stackable bags are from Vertex. God, I'm not even familiar with those. A lot of times, Cody, Wrangler Star, will show products of ours, and Evans too, and won't know what the item is. He'll call it just something completely different. Flat pack. Yeah, he's got a lot of flat packs. He's got the mesh pockets. He's got a bunch of our clothes bags. He loves all that shit. Every time the production crew foreman calls me, I know something broke, and he was using it way past its capability. But he gets, yeah, and I mean the amount of stuff he gets done. And he's always there. He's always going to show up. I think you're talking about the Vertex bags. They make the gray bags. Gives them the fizz. We always have roll-up dump pouches. If you're running out of work, you should get an eye exam. Look around. Darby Westmore, I'm about to ban you. I don't know what the fuck you're on about, but you're obviously not involved in this conversation right here. Toiletry bags fit in the clothes. Yeah, 5 fit in the medium clothes bag. He always has the evil laugh when he calls and always says, "Can I come out and play?" Kevin, I pack all your stuff in toiletry bags into clothes bags. Any thoughts on Australia? Well, they knew about it. They were warned, right? How about some of the dudes that were apparently injured in Australia were also in Israel on October 7th in multiple different locations? Are you glad the MFCEO project is back? So I'm actually not a member of it. I'd rather work a 24-hour shift rather than have to work after a lazy worker. Darby Westmore, you're gone, dude. You're just fucking irritating me. You are saying things. Maybe you speak a different language, but come back when you speak mine better. What's the latest drink to get these days? I like margaritas. I'm drinking water. Vermeer, BC 1000. Diesel or gas. If it's diesel, adding kerosene 1 gallon to the 30 gallons in cold weather will help keeping the RPMs up. Interesting. We're running a big Vermeer right now, a 12-inch Vermeer gas motor. It's sitting right out front. It's been here all week. Australia, you don't need guns. The cops will protect you. Meanwhile, the cops are hiding. Yeah, that's what happens when you hire DEI fucking cops. Do I like mojitos? I will never order a mojito. That's a girl drink. I don't care. Drink whatever you want. My wife drinks mojitos occasionally. She had, what did you have tonight? Some mule? Pre-workout. Yeah, pre-workout, I run everything, man. Super Savage. 400 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. Scoops are big. It's harsh. I have to work out if I take it. I've got a ton of them, man. The bucked up stuff from Walmart's pretty good. The AF from the same company has a little higher caffeine. That stuff's good. Non-stim. Oh, for non-stim pre-workout, dude, the only thing I use is More Plates, More Dates. Gorilla Labs. His non-stim works really well. Why are we taking non-stim pre-workout though? Because all it is, it's a cell volumizer, right? So just use tadalafil. Just a drop or two of tadalafil under the tongue. It's the same as Cialis. Cialis is tadalafil, but the tinctured version, the liquid version, just a couple drops under the tongue, works fucking great. Because the non-stim pre-workout does not stimulate you. It is just a cell volumizer. It does not have any wakefulness properties to it. Bucked up. Yeah, that's the bucked up I'm talking about. That bucked up shit's good. Pre-workout is caffeine appetizer. Yeah. Like, I drink enough caffeine, it would kill people. I hope Jake got fired from State Farm over the belt. We sent him all the videos. He was actually commenting a couple comments back, but I never saw him show up in that video. None of them. Bucked up black is wild. I've never seen bucked up black. I use the bucked up AF and the bucked up. How do you get the liquid version? We buy it from the same places we get all of our other stuff from. I'm allergic to plain. Me too. Me too. Same place we get all our peptides from. Yohimbe is good for pre-workout and slong gangs. Modern Aminos is where we get it. It's not expensive either. I just asked, and she said margaritas. My wife likes mojitos. I'm a Scotch man. I was just fucking with you, dude. You can drink whatever you want, man. Enough alcohol in. For me, I drink a mojito. I'd like a fancy mojito. What's that shit you drink, Amanda, tonight that tastes like floor cleaner?
A mule.
A mule. What was in it?
It's vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice.
Vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. It would take fucking the polish off of furniture. It's $400 for 3 months of Retta True Tide. Hey,
Yes.
yes, that's a good price. Optimize You has it. Yeah, that's a good price. And if you're getting it from Optimize You, it's going to be good shit. Although I have no question that the shit we get is good too. How much tequila does the I don't know. I don't drink that much tequila. Florida wiener.
I see that you're talking to me.
Who is?
You.
What are you talking about?
You turned around several times on here. Maybe I'm 30 seconds behind.
Oh, I don't remember what I was asking you. Something probably about drinks. I'm gonna order some tadalafil right now. Modern aminos, dude. It's not expensive. It works really well. Yeah, out of a copper drink. Yeah, out of the copper. You know, most of those copper cups aren't copper on the inside, though. It's just bullshit. I've actually really been struggling with alcohol, trying to figure out how to quit. There's a lot of programs, dude. I think that's the biggest thing. Admit that you want to quit. Tell people. They'll help hold you accountable. Get around people who are not drinking, I would say, would be a good start. I don't know. I've never tried to quit anything. I'm not really the best for advice on that.
There are medications that you can get from your doctor that will literally make you projectile vomit if you have alcohol.
Good, because I went full fuck it and ordered Retta as soon as they said they had it. Glad I didn't. No, anything that they're selling is going to be legit, dude. That's where all my tests comes from. That's where several of my things come from. I like me a strawberry daiquiri with. I would drink that. If you made it, I'd drink it. Find an AA meeting. Get a sponsor. It's a good start. Yeah, that's probably the best advice, huh? Eggnog with Jack and dark rum. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off here. Early morning tomorrow. If you are a member on here, there is a post posted for members for question and answer video. Scully and I will do Pulling the Thread podcast tomorrow, current events and conspiracy theories. And then we'll build a members video afterwards. The members video is built off of the questions that you guys leave as members. Also on Patreon, that post will be there also. Love Optimize You. Lost 5 inches in my waist and am under 200 pounds for the first time all in 9. What'd you do, Kevin? Are you using like Retta True Tide or some kind of PLG1 or PLG3, or is it just straight from testosterone? Got the cigar case and single mag cards for it. Nice. Thank you for the order. Alcoholics Anonymous is a great place to get help. We have your bags cut back here. They look super fucking weird. Not really. That'll be cool. Just TRT. So the TRT. So you're not losing weight because of TRT. You have changed your lifestyle because of the TRT, and because of that lifestyle change, right? You're probably in the gym better. You're more conscious of how you're eating. I tried some other peptides for healing issues, but that's about it. So, like BPC 157, TB 500, KPV. We'll walk up front. If the video dies, that will be the end of the video, but we'll walk up front, see some gear up there. There's a bunch of it. Anything gear-wise you've seen on the video tonight, we can ship you tomorrow morning. You can still have it by Christmas. Thorny honey mushroom makes you alert. Yeah, there's some meds you can take that'll make you projectile vomit when you intake alcohol. Eight mag stacks, multicam black, in case you want a ninja. Ubiquity's what we're actually getting, Matt. Yeah, we were talking about that tonight at dinner. The Ubiquity. That's what's, and I guess we're hardwiring it in. That is the DEI of Wi-Fi. How so? What would you recommend? What material is in the cigar case that I won't tell you? Cut it open and find out. Those blue marks were just for stitching. Those blue marks will come off of there. See all that? Are we still live? What the fuck are you doing? Like a gargoyle. I've started clearing some. I put a ton of this shit. There's a ton of it up on the quick ship site. The day I put it up, apparently I didn't toggle some button, so it wasn't visible. But under one-offs and random, I put a ton of that shit up there. We use Ubiquity and some large deployments. They mesh very well. Good info. Good info.